And we live.
Grand rising with another pump right off the open. It's like deja vu up in this bitch. 30-second
The
chart.
grandest.
Right away, let's get it started, guys. This is the hook. 15-second chart. We're going to the 1 second chart here in NQ. We're full port.
That looks like a
Damn, look at this
looks like
1
a good
second,
short.
dude. Look at this
looks
1
like a good
second.
short.
Kind of fire,
Let's
dude. Kind of fire.
short it.
Oh. Where's my
Short it.
signal bar? I need a 1 second
Short
signal
it.
bar. I need a 1 second signal bar. Nope. See, we're long. We're going still. See, you would have gotten smoked,
Damn.
dude. Look at this.
I
Look at
did.
this
You're right.
movement.
It was a sweep. It was a sweep.
It was a sweep. Okay, back to reality.
How could I possibly miss a 1 second a 15-second sweep?
I know, right? Back to reality. What up, guys? Good morning. Shadow Scalper was in the house. What's good? We got someone from X. I love it. Thanks for joining in. Shadow Scalper's been here before. Saying what up. I love it. Good morning. Say good morning. Good morning. Say it back. Say it back. Say it back. Let's let me just real quick get this link, post this to the gram, say good morning to everyone. And then we'll go over the game plan for today. If you're already trading the open like a really psychopath, I'm just saying if you are, then you're nuts. You're nuts. Fit Trader back in the house. Good morning.
What's good, Fit?
Charles, Taylor, Brian. All right.
For the top. Time for the top.
So, game plan. Go over it per usual. I think today is going to be dog shit. Okay. I'm setting really low expectations for today because tomorrow's FOMC. So, I talk about this often. Set expectations for the day. And when I say set expectations, I don't mean like, you know, some people say like, oh, you should never set expectations. You don't know what the market's going to do. I don't know what the market's going to do, but I don't want to predict a crazy move on a day that has high likelihood it's probably going to be slow. It's the day before FOMC. We don't have any data or any news. We're literally like kind of smack dab in the middle of this daily range. We put in a nice bullish engulfing bar yesterday. I'm kind of looking for like a 1, 2, 3 plate setup where it's like a nice bar, a pause bar, and then a continuation bar that would happen from FOMC. That's what I would need to see. So because of that, I'm really not expecting a lot today. I'm honestly expecting more of like an inside day. Here's the hourly chart, dude. Look at this shit. It just kind of sideways. There's not a lot to work with. Yeah, pretty terrible. So I'm focused on one main level today, and you can see that pretty well on like a 15-minute chart. It's this nice 22,000 area, right? We came down and tested it basically once, twice, 3 times. We even have the subtle little like overshoot. Some of you ICT people might call this turtle soup. I don't know. You know, whatever your fucking type of soup it is. But basically 22K, we see there's a lot of support right around here. This is going to be the area. Maybe it's going to overshoot to 21,980. You know, maybe it's going to be, you know, just a little reclaim or whatever it is. I want to look for reactions around this area, which is also prior day low from yesterday's open. So that's my focus. And pretty much as long as we hold 22,000, I just want to look for longs, kind of back into the retest of this lower part of the structure from yesterday, which is 22,150s. As you can see, you know, I'm not going for the high day breakout. I'm not going for this. Like I'm looking for maybe 100 points if we can get it. Like that's it. So I'm looking for that in either direction. If we do lose 22K for whatever reason, probably trading down towards 22 or 21,850s first. And then, you know, I don't know if we're going to get all the way down towards this open low. Maybe FOMC can do that. But like 21,850s is going to be pretty much what I'm looking for. So this range between 21,850s and 22,150s, you know, you got a solid 300 points there, but we're smack dab in the middle of it. So based on that, I just don't have a lot to work with personally. So that's why I said I think today's going to be dog shit because I have really low expectations for what's going to happen. So it tells me 2 things. Number 1, sit on these fucking hands. Don't do too much. Chill. So pretty much that is what I'm trying to do today. That's it. So buenos dias, Oscar. Nice analysis, small trader, fit trader. Good. Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
That's like
that's probably the worst.
Dude,
that's the worst insult you can ever give Tanner's calling him small
trader. Say what you want, dude. I can total fucking over 1,700 pounds. Dude, there's a
I
really
don't know.
funny.
He looks pretty big in this picture, man. He might give you some go.
He might have fit right. Yeah, dude, this guy's kind of jacked. So I don't know. He does look jacked. You got a big upper body. There's a really funny fucking reel. It's kind of old, but it's this one guy, and he's like talking about how he's like I could squat 700 pounds or something like that, and he's like talking to this conference room, and it's like this executive,
Mhm.
and then he's like, what'd you say? He's like, you can lift more than me. He's like, pack your shit and get the fuck out, you're fired. Anyone else want to
Damn.
speak up? And then he like turns the camera and there's no one in the room. He's just talking to no one.
Oh, you said this was a commercial?
It was like a reel on fucking
Real.
Instagram or some shit. So yeah.
Only fitness people saw that reel.
Yeah, probably fitness exec junkies. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's me. So yeah, we're kind of just chilling right now. That's the plan. What are you thinking, Lawrence? What you got? You're gonna look for some double bottoms, double tops, and just fucking ride with the wind.
Yes, sir.
That sounds
Yes,
right.
sir. We already swept London High, so I'm just waiting on something here.
I'm gonna be big Sean, dude. I might sit for a nice solid 20 minutes. You guys are just gonna have to fucking watch. Damn, dude, the solar stocks are getting fucking destroyed today.
You said solar stocks?
Yeah, FSLR down 23%, ENPH down 27%. Holy shit. I wonder why these got so smoked overnight. It's crazy. I do look at individual names here and there, so that has nothing to do with futures, but it's just interesting development. Crazy move here. I feel like I need to short this. Wild.
Go right here.
No.
I'm about to say.
I'm talking about the FSLR.
Risky business.
No. I'm chilling hard.
The risky trader.
Yeah, the risky trader.
Yeah, the risky trader.
The risky trader.
What's up, Chandra?
Chandra, good morning.
My man, Sean Du. Man, yeah, there's not much going on here. It's probably gonna be choppy for a little while here.
Yeah, we chill. Like we said, big chilling today. There's just like, look at this, Matt. Like, just look when you see this. Eventually, your guys' eyes will get trained to see like this is like trouble, right? When you all these wicks and tails.
A million candles.
Very
when you have a million candles and a lot of wicks and tails. Oof.
It's like, look at this. What are we doing also for everyone, right? What is this? This is an intraday range, right?
It is.
It's a 120-point range. You can make money trading it for sure. But like, where are we in this small little range? Smack dab in the middle. Where's it going to go? I don't fucking know. It's holding VWAP, yeah, but I don't got enough information here. So kind of until we get out of this little range, I just don't got a lot to work with. So
I'm going to go long, but I'm not going to.
Yeah. So it's, just get used to being patient. Some of these people are to hop on stream and just like, oh, why aren't they in a trade? I want to take a trade. This is real trading, dude. Sorry. 2-minute opening range. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, this is a 5-minute opening range. I guess you could say something like that. So, I don't know. We can see it. Well, this is from the pre-market, but the open obviously is here. But just not a lot to work with. So I don't know. I want to play the edges. So one thing I actually learned from one of my mentors, helped me a lot, is when you have little ranges like this, play the edges. So it's like as we come up into here, if this starts to reject, you look for the short, right? As it comes in, just I'd rather look for the support long down here at 22,000 than you look for the long, and you just trade it back to the range. And it's like the easy money is trading like back into this range here, not the breakout of it. Most people want to go for the breakout all the time, but it's like the easy money, like I don't want to say guaranteed, but more guaranteed is going to be trading it back into these highs, just shy of it, right? And just not being greedy. So
that's the opening range fake out. That's what I call it. That's what I do.
Yep.
But on a smaller time frame, like we'll pop out, and then once we get back in the range, I ride it to opposite direction.
Yeah.
And collect my funds.
Pretty crazy when you only funds. Shout out Isaac Rivera. Shout out Isaac.
I wanted to go long, but I didn't do it.
Drew, I'm gonna fucking kill you. He's getting married this weekend, and I told him, I was like, dude, just take the week off. Here he is trying to detach, but it's okay. Honestly, he's the only person that could just like hang out and chill because Drew is like the ultimate. Drew has a shit ton of patience, dude. He literally is so like part of his issue we've dealt with coaching is him like not putting on trades when it's like screaming at him to put on trades, and he's like he looks for like over confirmation sometimes. So like I don't have an issue with him like. You know, I know he's not going to be over trading like a fucking bad man or anything. So,
like me,
yeah, he's not going to be like you.
Jesus.
Price could be waiting for tomorrow's news. Exactly. Yep. That's what we talked about first thing this morning. It's probably going to be slow. I just don't got a lot to work with here. But again, it's only 6 because I'm on the West Coast. It's 9:41 for the East Coast people. It's been 10 minutes. Give it a little bit of time. Give it a little bit of time to do his thing. You know what I'm saying? 10 minis by market account gone.
Damn. 10 minis.
He's kidding. He's kidding.
That's another. I read this book. I was reading this book on prop firms, and that's another thing that he talked about how prop firms try to set you up. So he was saying that if say for example you have a 50K account, if you have a 50K account with only $2,500 drawdown, there's no way in hell you should have access to 5 minis.
Oh, for sure, dude. Dude, that's the one thing. Like when Top Step does the scaling,
markets are open.
Whoa, that's trippy. When Top Step does like the scaling plan thing, you know, because right they still do that, right? When you get an account, like initially, it's like you only have access to a certain amount, and then as you get bigger, they scale you up. I think that's like the best thing for traders because, dude, yeah, you don't need fucking 15 minis, bro. You don't. You literally don't need it.
With $4,000 drawdown, 15 minis. That's insane, bro.
Like you don't need that shit, dude.
I don't think people understand what minis are, bro, compared to a $4,000 drawdown.
Yeah,
bro. It's absolutely nothing.
Yeah,
like 4,000 is nothing.
I know. Getting a little bit of weakness here. We are pushing right back into this volume point of control area.
Send it, dude. Don't be soft.
Send it, dude. Don't be soft. I love that.
Oh my god.
I want to move to the East Coast so you can sleep more. Come on, dude. Sleeps for the week. No, I understand that. I like, dude. I'm so used to it now on the West Coast. I fucking love it. I love being done trading by 8:30 a.m. It's great.
It's crazy,
whole day, dude. It's fucking fantastic.
It's crazy.
My circadian rhythm is pretty dialed in though. Like to go to sleep early. Like, dude, right now too, we're having like like some of the longer days of the year because it's June, and I literally get in bed and the sun isn't fully down. I got in bed last night and it was 8:15 and it's like the sun's still setting and I'm like, damn, dog. But I'm just used to it.
Pretty good. I mean, I wouldn't really mind that, honestly.
Yeah, it's not bad. I fuck with it.
Because that's really like you're living the true definition of only working 2 hours and having the entire day to yourself, literally.
Yeah, but I mean, you know how it is as an entrepreneur. It's like, yeah, I only trade for 2 hours, but then after that, I got fucking calls and working on this, working on that, working on this. But what I do love right now with summer, you've been seeing it, I've been posting on my story. Dude, I've been abusing the pool in my apartment complex just every day, just fucking going out there for an hour and a half. Bring my laptop. I'll do trade review as long as it's not insanely hot, and just get some sun. I just love that I can do that like in the middle of the day because I feel like it. And I'm like, oh, I have a gap. All right, getting a little bit more weakness here. Coming into prior day low, coming into that 22K area. Let's kind of see how we react around here. It's going to be the big question is how does this react? I wonder if we're going to overshoot 22K or we're going to come right into this area.
Or are we going to pop right back up?
Or we're going to pop right back up. I want to see like a failed attempt to go lower. Something like that, ideally. Let's kind of
zoom out. I want to see.
Let us see.
But yeah, we got the Discord. We got the Discord in action, fellas.
Done for the day. First, ripping it. Like short. Yeah, short's going for sure. I think it's gonna be this is gonna be a tricky one.
Yeah, I'm waiting. Yeah, I'm sitting on these thick hands.
The problem is you could get involved down here. It's just I'd rather see prior day low tested. We did just lose near-term volume point of control, which it shifted actually. It's at 2250s now. It's right around this area. So a reclaim of this would actually kind of be decent here. I kind of like this. I might try this. I might try it. I feel like it's a little too obvious though.
Instead, it was too easy.
They're trying to trick me. I'm gonna wait.
Too
I'm just gonna
easy.
wait.
I
I don't care.
trust
I don't
it.
even care. I don't trust shit right now. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. It's not a bad setup though. Not
Yeah,
bad.
I mean, going long right here wouldn't be
Going
bad at
long,
all.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, for the long. I'm not looking for the short. Not looking for the short. I'm sitting on my
confirmation though.
I'm sitting on my dominant hand, if you know what I mean. Dude, have you seen all these? Have you seen all these fucking? Have you seen any of the TikToks for Mike's Way? Like me practicing ordering a Mike's Way. Have you seen any
No,
of those? Oh my god, dude!
you gotta send them to me.
It's a trend right now. They're fucking hilarious. It's like it's all these like guys, these people going, yeah, like I'll get it Mike's Way, and they're like, hey, is Mike here? Just let him know he can have his way.
Oh
And
my
then
gosh.
they start going into like, yeah, tell Mike from the back he can do whatever he wants. I'd like to try it Michael's way. Tell Michael there's no safe word. Like it's like a bunch of shit. It's so fucking funny, dude. I'm dying from them. Damn, see, that would have been a nice little push there. Not a bad trade. Not a bad trade. It did like it's a nice little sweep of the lows here. Right?
Yeah.
Up down here, put a failed attempt to go lower, coming back up into VWAP. But I just don't really like it. I'm just gonna I don't know. I'm just in a patient mood today, which is good. I just really don't have a lot of
You came a
conviction.
long way.
I have come a long way from like now.
The slightest sign on the 30-second chart.
Yeah, 15-second hammer. Let's see. Do we reject VWAP here and get one more push into prior day low or not? Is the question. That is the question.
To be or not to be.
This is probably going to trade back up to the top of the range, bro.
Yeah, for sure. I should have took it because this is a setup of mine. That opening range fake out.
Yeah, this is good, dude. That 30-second, this was good. I should have taken this right here and just put my stop at the lows. 27, 45. There've been 20 points of risk. Wouldn't have been bad. Really not too bad. Can't really get involved in this right now, though. Just gotta wait. Just gotta chill and be patient. How can I access your Discord? Coming soon. Right now, just it's everyone that's a one-on-one coaching client gets lifetime access to it. But we are building out an actual full Discord. It's going to have a little surprise for you guys in terms if you're interested in group coaching. It might be a route you want to go. But the Discord's gonna be sick. I have a lot of educational resources in there and shooting the shit. I put a little section for like all the stuff about lifting. People want to talk about some lifting stuff in there. So it's coming. Just be patient. We will let you know for sure. We'll keep hyping it up. Got to give you something to look forward to, dude. That's what life's about. You got to have things you're looking forward to. Oh, I can't wait to join the Discord, right? You're all excited for that. Just like I can't wait to go drink fucking 700 shots of tequila in Vegas this weekend. You got to be excited for that.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
I'm gonna post some stories.
I'm probably gonna take this long in a second.
This looks good. Yeah, it looks not bad. Not bad. It's rejecting.
I kind of want to wait.
I'm gonna wait.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait a little bit.
I'm gonna wait and just have FOMO if it works. If you get in, so let's see how that works.
Because it's bouncing off that opening range support. It broke back in, bounced off of it. So
Lawrence, you have an email I can reach out to you with questions. You can ask any like miscellaneous questions here, but he does have an email. You can email him at.
I do, Michael. But I prefer that you ask the questions here because I think that my emails are mostly for unless you're inquiring about one-on-one coaching. Your best bet is to ask any type of questions regarding coaching here on the stream.
Order filled.
I'm trying this long. Small stop. I'm gonna add actually.
Order filled.
Oh, I'm gonna
I'm
get
gonna wait
snow.
a second.
Let's see. Do we hold it?
Yeah, Michael, just ask. I mean, as far as coaching, if there's anything coaching or trading related, ask on the stream, unless you're inquiring about one-on-one coaching, and then we can talk.
I don't know if this is gonna work here. It doesn't look that good. No, this is gonna fuck me. Oh.
Ooh.
Order
Damn
filled.
Oh,
it.
there you go.
Okay. Now we're gonna wait heavily.
Mhm.
It was retesting Newton volume point of control, which is right here. So I'll take
Bro
that
said,
look.
now we're gonna wait
Yeah,
heavily.
now we're gonna wait heavily. That was my one little attempt there. Ah, dude, I was probably just I had it too tight, probably.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it a try.
Dude, fuck me, dude.
Give that a try.
I just had it way too tight there. That was the problem. Should open it up a little bit. Should have opened her up a little bit. Does look decent here, dude. This is fucking good. God damn it, dude. I literally got barely swept out and it's going. That sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks.
He's a goer.
Yeah. Dude. Fuck me.
He's
That's
definitely a
frustrating.
goer.
That's frustrating. That was right there. Just literally got ticked out by a hair, dude. Ticked out by a hair. Are you long? Are you in?
Yes, sir.
Share your screen because I'm just sitting here with fucking FOMO.
Jeez. Okay, hold on. I'm sharing my screen.
Man, oh man. Damn, I gotta listen to my fucking intuition, dude. That first entry would have been so solid if I just let it work, or if I just actually took it. This one was good. I was just a hair, literally a hair too tight on my stop. I should have opened it up to down here.
All right, before this, we're going to sell. How many contracts on? We're going to sell 3. Oh my fucking God.
What'd you do?
I accidentally sold my contracts.
All of them?
No, 3 out of 5.
Okay. Well,
I meant to put a open order. Let's hope I don't know.
it might be one of those days, ladies and gents. It might be
I
one
can't
of those
believe that just happened.
days. Just
I'm
making
putting
some
my
errors.
2.
Making some errors.
Yeah, that wasn't good. Should I hop back in?
I don't know. I don't trust
Should I
this
hop
little
back in?
range.
I'm gonna hop back in. I can't believe it.
It's okay. It happens.
I'm an ass wipe. I'm an ass wipe for that, but I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go.
You're an ass wipe for that.
Yeah, a real wipe.
Yeah, a dude wipe.
A real. No, that's insane. That's insane. That's
Dude wipe.
nasty work. Now that's a lot. A dude wipe.
A dude wipe.
That,
You've seen those, right? The dude wipes.
Yeah, I've seen the dude wipes. That's what I'm telling you. That's a lot, bro.
It's funny.
Dude wipes. That's a lot.
What are we gonna do here, dude? Just not really doing much.
Dude wipes are a lot.
Can we get one more pullback to VWAP here so I can get involved down here at 62s? Let's see if we can.
Dude wipes, and that's a nasty word.
Get one more pullback to VWAP here and then hold. Right down into 62s. Put my stop here at 46.
Mm-hmm. Give me an opportunity to go back into my position.
One more little push down.
We long, we short. Where's everybody at? What are you guys doing over there? You're too quiet. You better not
Yeah, what
be
are you guys doing?
better not be over there going on tilt.
Yeah, trying a bunch of random things. Okay, I'm gonna look to get long here. Look to get involved. Probably stop here at the
wait a
lows.
second.
No, I like it right in the VWAP. Make a little flag here on this 30-second. That'd be nice. Trade to the top of the range. Take out liquidity at the highs. 110s. Ideally, let's fucking go. Nice little push.
Fucking, I'm gonna add it. We're sending this shit.
I'm taking some off into one. Let's see. What does this do? Do I add some more? I might add some more.
Send this shit.
Right into the
This
level here.
could
I'm
be.
adding a few more here. Looking to take some off into these highs. Limit sell 3.
Let's see what we're looking like on the higher time frame. We could go for this level right here. What is
I think we're
this?
gonna come sweep liquidity at least at the highs.
122s.
Yeah.
I'll sell everything at 122s. Right before
Yeah,
level.
I'm not
So
expecting a long.
121.
Not
I'll do
expecting a long.
121. Horrible. Look at that. Only making risking 400 to make 400.
1-to-1.
That's not like me. It's because of that. It's because I accidentally sold and the mess skewed my entry.
Yeah, I kind of did fuck you up a little bit.
Yeah. Let me reevaluate.
Give us the push into liquidity here. I'll take a couple more off also at, what'd you say, 122s? That's ideal.
22s, 123s. I'll be conservative here. Put this right there. Let's see, would it do a 2R from here? Is it likely to go to 45s? You don't know.
I think we could trade up into like 150s.
So
That would be like the retest point of yesterday's structure, ideally. Up into 150s.
Mm-hmm.
If this goes.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for 140. I'm gonna go for 143s. Go for 143s, see what happens.
It's really just not getting through this little area here, though. I need some follow through. It's holding up decent. I think we should at least get the sweep of liquidity here at the highs. Holding up very decent.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, should I still scale at that 122 level? Because that's what the high is.
I'm scaling at I'm scaling some at
here.
I'm scaling some at 110s and then 121s.
Yeah, I should scale right here. I think I'm gonna do that. 122.75. I'll probably scale 4 if it makes it there. Let's do that.
Come on, give us the push here, dude. Want 150s.
Then I'll leave the runner for the granddaddy. I'll leave one runner for the granddaddy. Big dog target.
Big dog. Big dog. There we go. Give us the push.
Oh, we might push.
There we go. There we go. Give us 121. Give us 121 here.
I'm gonna let this run.
Give us 121 here. Top of the range, back to the top of the range here.
Let's see if I can let this ride.
Do you ever feel like scaling out makes you lose out on potential profits? Depends how you manage. I mean, yeah, you're gonna feel like that for sure. But if you didn't scale out and you end up getting caught and you didn't manage it well, you're gonna be more pissed. That's what's really gonna happen.
You're right. You're right. Let's not be greedy. And also to answer that question too, like you never know what the with where like where the highs and the lows. You never know where price is going to go. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, how can you even answer that question
Yeah.
if you think about it? Like, if we're pumping right now, we made it to 114s. Like, we don't know if it's going to stop right now in reverse or if we're going to make it all the way to 200s. Like, you just don't know. So you can't sit here and be like, oh, I lost potential profits. The only way that you can feel like that is if you're looking at everything hindsight, like
Mhm.
after the job is done. Because right now, in this moment, you cannot tell me where price is going to go. But once the trade is over and you see that it's still pumping, hindsight 2020, be like, oh man, I left a lot of money on the table. Like, I mean, you know that now. But
Yeah.
right now, in this moment right here, you don't know.
I'm afraid this sweeps this right here and comes all the way back down to prior day low. Just this low
Possibly.
volume, low liquidity. I just don't like it.
Possibly. And there's like a little
I
divergence right here.
need this to hold this 20. Oh yeah, see what I'm saying? This is so fucking heavy right here. I'm honestly just gonna keep my stop and just take the red if it hits
Yeah,
me.
this could be pretty bad right here.
I don't like this at all.
Yeah, this don't look good. There's a divergence right here. There's a nice little divergence right here. That's not good.
I'm gonna be patient.
But
I
I'm
think
gonna trade my trade.
I'm back to green from that first red one because I covered some, thank God.
Hmm.
But I'm gonna let this go for 150s. I think I'm gonna let it make me red on the day or go for 150s. I think I'm just gonna be patient.
Yeah, see, that's my thing, man. Like, I'm over here contemplating if I should just scale 4 out of 5 of my contracts at this high on the 15-minute chart or just let it run to 145s.
Yeah, 145 is what I'm looking for. That's kind of what I mean.
So I'm trying to determine what I'm trying to do here.
Yeah, this is a
It's
tough
tough if it
tough
even
call to
makes it there
manage.
because this might be a
Yeah,
straight rejection. I
it
wouldn't be
might.
surprised if this is an all-out rejection right here.
I know. Me too, honestly. Just with the fucking low volume and shit. Barely swept the highs.
But
Let's
this
see.
could be a retest of the entry. This could be a retest and we can shoot higher. This could be a retest what we're
Yeah,
going through right now.
yeah.
But that's the thing. Like, that's why trading is such a uncertain game because we don't know if this is a retest or an all-out reversal. Both are, both make sense to happen. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you just got to play aside and
Mm-hmm.
stick to it, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let her trade. What's VIX doing? VIX is still pretty elevated. VIX is up 3%. That's really notable, actually.
There's a nasty divergence, though.
Where's this 5-minute bar here, dude? I don't like how low my stop is here.
Yeah, I think I'm not even going to speak on it. We just got to sit here and wait,
You just
fellas.
gotta sit and wait. You just gotta sit and wait, bro, for sure. There's not too much. This is just noise, honestly, until we fully get something that gives us more clarity.
Yeah, this is
Here.
one of them situations where you don't know you're wrong until you're wrong.
Yep.
And there was a question I had here, I think. Oh, here it is. The investor, what is the times of your opening range brackets? 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Minutes.
2
Damn,
minute,
look
2
at this
minute, 2
fucking
minute, 2 minute,
rejection
2
bar,
minute, 2
dude.
minute,
It's
2 minute,
awful.
2 minute, 2 minute. Yeah, that divergence was ugly. That's nasty work right there.
I'm just letting it trade. I'm gonna let it trade. I got my stop right below this 5-minute bar wick, which is like around 60s.
Hmm.
So I'm just gonna let that trade. If that takes me out, whatever. I'm over it. So I'm saying tight range day, dude. Tight range. Like you can't. These type of days. You just can't expect too much.
Yep. And if you
Low
do,
expectations.
you need to put your stop losses at the extremes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How do
Extreme
you guys
highs,
feel about
extreme
risking
lows.
$300 to make 200/250? Risk a little more to make a daily goal faster, or am I better off with 1-to-1? We're big R multiple junkies. Not a fan of negative R multiple personally. Some people it works if you have a really good hit rate and you know your structure and you know exactly like where you're fully invalidated and you can let it breathe. But that's just a trading style. That's to each their own. You kind of have to figure that out as a trader. Like, what are you comfortable with, right? Like, I can, you guys have, a lot of you have seen me, like, I can take multiple haircuts. I can be down 200, 400, 600, and then like finally hit my big winner and I make like a 4R trade and then I'm up 700 on the day. Some people can't do that though, because the first 2 to 3 losses just like emotionally kill them and they get all frustrated.
Yeah,
So,
so that's actually what I was going to say. I'm glad you said that, Austin, because I genuinely believe people with negative R multiples, like risking more than actually receiving, or whatever.
mhm.
It's like I even had a chat with ChatGPT about that. People with higher R multiples with lower win rates, they actually make more money in the long term than people with lower R multiples with higher win rates. That's first and foremost. So it's kind of like, do you want to feel good, or do you want to be rich?
Yeah,
Like, it's one of those things. Like, if you have a negative R multiple just to avoid losses, that means you're cutting into your money due to your ego. So how much does your ego cost? Like,
yeah.
how much does your feelings cost? Like, that's really the question that you want to ask yourself here,
Yep.
because you're not going to make more money doing negative. Like, you're not going to make more money doing negative R multiple than higher R multiples, positive
Right
R
here.
multiple.
Hey, there's 21 watching on YouTube. You only see one like. Do better. Yeah, everyone, smash that like button, please.
I'm telling
Subscribe.
you.
Please do all that. Please, please, please. Helps us grow. How much does your ego cost? Love that. Let's on. What's good, y'all? Passed my 50K funded with eval top one, third day in a row, making 1% and maintaining 79% win rate. Let's go. Fuck yeah, Kevin. Good shit. Love to hear that. That's awesome. Great
Good
work.
shit, Kev.
Good shit. We love passing those. Now, once you got the real account going, treat it real. Patience, patience, patience. Let it do its
Do
thing.
my do my
I
markings.
think this is gonna go to 150s. I think this is a slow grind day. Obviously, if we can engulf this wick at 114s and get through it, I think it's just gonna slowly cruise up, and it's just one of those you can't overthink, and you just gotta let it retest the structure from yesterday. Yeah, I'll be looking for like 140s ish, 144s. That's a really tough edge area. We're gonna get edged. I added, but on that pullback, by the way, just now. I re-added back a little bit.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, it was a pretty good ad.
I'm staying pretty small.
Yeah, I mean, my risk on this trade overall is $330, and I backed to green on the day, so I'll be down 300 if it for some reason doesn't work out. But if it does work and goes, I think I'm gonna make like 900 or something on the day, which is pretty cool. 3-to-1.
Yeah, I'm really battling my greed right now, because I really think that we're gonna go close to like 50s. And I want to have my scale out level right here at that liquidity level
Mhm,
in 15-minute
mhm.
chart. But I think we can go like at least right there. At
Yeah, I'm gonna
least.
look to scale. Honestly, I think I'm gonna hold this all the way to like 35s at least. I'm gonna scale some into 30, 36. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna scale 5 out into 36. And then the rest, I only have 7. I got 2
I
more. I'll
want to
probably
do
leave.
3.
I'll leave to go. I'm gonna leave the last 2 for like maybe we'll get 50s. I'll do like 48s. The last 2 for 48s. See if we can get that.
Then okay, I can deal with this. I'll be happy with this one.
Right. All right. Big fan of y'all. Found you through Austin. Definitely joining more frequently. Much love. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate it. We appreciate that. Absolutely. Back to the top of the range here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what happens. See what happens.
And as you guys can see, I'm annotating as I'm trading. So it keeps me on track. It slows me down. Understand that I do have a very this is according to my plan. Everything
Mhm.
is according to my plan. I execute it very well. So even if I lose, this trade. This is still an A+ day because I executed.
Yeah. Can't control the markets. All you can control is how you press the button and when you press the button. That's pretty much it.
Go left. And then we're going to make this bigger.
It's making a bunch of high lows.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass, and I'm homebound.
Wow, Colton, the man, one of our clients. What's up, Tanner? First time on the stream. This is fire, holding 2 MYMs, trailing higher lows. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Thanks for finally joining in, Colton. Appreciate you. Much love.
If I could fall into the sky, do you think time will pass us by? 'Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I can just hold you
tonight.
If I can just touch you.
Guy knows every fucking word, dude. Give us the push here. Let's get the scale out. Let's get the scales going. Let's get the scales going, baby. Let's get the scales going. What's your scale right here? I can't even see it.
23s.
23s. Okay, so I'm a little bit higher than you. I'm at 36s on my scale.
It edged the fuck out of me just now, but you know what? We're gonna stay cool here.
We're gonna stay cool. You'll get it, bro. I think we're gonna go up to 150s, like at least.
Can you see it now? I zoomed in. No,
yeah, I can. No, I could see it. I just had to zoom in more, like on the actual. Because when we see it, I like this nasty divergence. When we look at it here on StreamYard, it's like it's even a smaller screen. So I just had to zoom in a little bit more.
Okay.
Let's get the scales here. Let's get the scalies. Scaly McScalerson.
About to hit.
Give him the cover. Give him the cover.
Let me get the hit.
Give him the cover. First hit's always free.
They always do this to me. Well, this is a liquidity level right here, so it's probably gonna come down a little bit and then go, because this is definitely a level right there.
Yeah. It needs a second. It needs a second to breathe. Breathing.
That White Chicks is such a classic. It really is.
It really is. It's a great one.
He said one of the funniest lines is when Terry Crews got shot, and he was like, "Man, I mean to tell you something." And then he showed him that he was a man, and he was like, "You meant to tell me that you're not?" "Yes, I'm a man." "White?"
Oh, yeah.
like he didn't even care that he was a man, bro.
I know. Oh my god.
Like, it'd have been cool, but you're not white, bro. He said, "Yes, I'm a man." "You're not white?"
Not white. I know. It's fucking funny.
That had me weak, bro. It was so funny.
VIX pushing down. Market's pushing up.
Down.
Let's get you the cover here, Lawrence, and then get me the cover.
Got my cover.
3 big booms. Have you seen that guy? Big booms in the chat. Boom, boom, boom. All right, we're going. Let's see if I get filled here. I'm gonna put mine on stage real quick. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Do we get the cover here at 36, or do I get edged because the market loves to edge me? Do we get the cover at 36?
I'm gonna move my stop loss a little bit higher.
Yeah, took out this 20 liquidity.
Worst case scenario, I make $240 for today. Worst case scenario.
There you go. I know I gotta see how this pans out here. Not a fan of this 2-minute rejection. Not a fan of the rejection here, but I feel like I just gotta give it some time to breathe. I feel like this is gonna magnet itself towards 150s at this point. It's only 25 more points. It's really actually not even that much, but it feels like a lot because
Yeah,
it's so slow.
considering the conditions.
Conditions. Yep. Considering the conditions. Exactly. Not a
Right.
fan.
Boom. I'm finished my markings for the day.
Do we get it here? 27s. Come on. Give us one more little push. 10 more points. 10 more points. 10 more points. 10 more points. Give me it. Give me it. Ooh, ooh. Watch me get edged, ladies and gentlemen. Watch me get edged. Every time. Every time. 30s. Every time. Dude, come on, bro. It's so fucking close.
Get there. How many contracts you got? You got 7 on right now?
7, yeah. I need to cover some, dude. I might just
Yeah, because
I'm
it's
not being a
still
dick
kind
for
of
a tick.
you're still kind of heavy
I'm not
right
being a
now.
dick for a tick. Not being a dick for a tick. Not today. Not today. Not today, Satan. Not today, Satan.
All right.
Not today, Satan. Now we're gonna go for 150s though. Now I'm gonna be a dick for the tick. I'm gonna be the greedy. It probably is gonna be
Greedy
fine and
guy.
go. I needed to cover some. I have low expectations today. I'm just like I don't expect a lot.
But I will change my name to this. Don't play with me. Don't play with me.
Y'all don't trail Lawrence Entertainer. I know, right? Y'all don't trail after 1-to-1. No, we don't. I mean,
Bro.
it just depends. It depends how far it is, honestly. Like, we're just, I don't know. I trade based on market structure. So, like, that's a thing is like people are like, oh, like, are you going for 2-to-1 or 1-to-1? I personally, I'm like, I don't even fucking know what it is. I know it's always more than 1-to-1, but like, I just look at market structure. So I look at like, where's the first area that it's probably going to slow down and be invalidated or that we're going to have trouble. Right. We just ran into liquidity right here at 123s. It makes sense. It's running into trouble. So this was a really good scale on Lawrence's part. I'm glad I ended up scaling here on this little pullback because if this does fail and ends up stopping me out way down here, at least I'm in the green now and I covered. But you got to just come into these areas and be like, where is it likely to slow down? I don't know if it's going to follow through and fail here. It could, but that's the thing I asked myself, where is it likely to slow down? And so this liquidity level right here for sure, first area is likely to slow down. Next, it's actually really clear today. You can see it pretty well. Look at all this, right? This 146s, 142s. Like you could see how many times price came into here and held a support. So now, from a simple technical analysis, market structure point of view, if we are trying to come back up towards this area, this level and area should reject and slow down. Does it mean it's going to completely fail there and die? I don't know, but this is a good area to potentially scale out if it does. So that's why I had my initial scale here at 36, which was just below this, but unfortunately it's starting to fail here. But since I just locked some in, wasn't greedy, wasn't stupid, if this does come back and take me out at break even here, I will be a little bit meh and like annoyed, but at the same time, it just is what it is. And I'll just accept it. So
I did scale out one of my cons on this rejection here, and I moved the
yeah,
other one to break even.
pretty fat
Yeah, I'm just not gonna play with it. And to touch on that, like you also have to have like a trailing criteria. Like if you're going to trail, have a criteria. Don't just randomly trail because you're scared to lose money. Like
yeah,
if it's emotionally based, like, oh, I don't want to lose this much money, then you're kind of like in the wrong. Like you got to play the game.
yeah,
So for me, I like to do 2 Rs just to make up for any future losses that I'm going to have, right? Like if I go on a 3-day winning streak, right? So I go on a 3-day winning streak, 2R, right? That's 6R, right? But if I have to lose 6 trades, I have to lose 6 days in a row in order to just make break even. I'm still not even negative yet. So that's why I normally go for my 2Rs. But have like a criteria, have a pretty much a plan as to how you're going to structure based on what the charts are showing you, not based on your emotions and stuff like that.
yeah. This is a tricky area right here for sure. Only 2 runners. I'm kind of tempted to take one more off. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I think we're going to.
I mean, I understand. I mean, I took one off.
Took
I
one
have
more off.
one. Yeah, I have
And
one
just
going right
one little
now.
runner now. Small day. I don't expect a lot today. That was part of the game plan, right? We talked about this first thing
We
going
said
into the
that. Yeah.
session. Literally, I'm like, if you can get 100 point range today and somehow capture that 100 points, fuck yeah, awesome. If we end up ripping and going, even better. But I'm gonna plan for the worst and hope. I'm gonna what's that saying? I'm gonna plan for the worst, hope for the best.
Yeah, you're gonna pray for the best. I mean, you pray for the best, but plan for the worst.
Yeah, some shit like that. So
Yeah, pray for the best, plan for the worst.
that's a great cover. Thank you.
Yeah,
Process
that was
mindset, money
very good.
resolve. Oh, last thing, real quick here. We say it every I'm always gonna shout out top one. If you guys are interested in the intraday trailing drawdown accounts, I know they're not for everyone, but all in, they're cheaper than Apex with the activation fees because Apex has activation fees. Top one doesn't. 55% off right now using code STRONG. Check it out. I'll throw the link in the chat. But that ends literally tomorrow. So if you guys are interested in trading with Top One, check it out. Here is the link so you guys can learn more. Boom in the chat. Boom. And then here's the link itself. Go ahead and check that out. Use code STRONG. Use the code STRONG. We should do some giveaways here. I can do giveaways pretty much whenever. I just got to ask them for it. So who wants free accounts? Should we do that?
Who wants free accounts?
Who wants free accounts? Maybe, you know what we'll do probably when we launch Discord, we'll do like a whole week of giveaways, just like every single day, giveaway accounts. What do you guys think about that? Me, yep, exactly. Yeah, exactly. There we go.
I'm
Now
gonna push my stop into where is this? I'm gonna push my stop on London highs. I think I'm gonna do London highs.
Shout out Shadow Scalper. Just bought 2 top 1 futures using code STRONG. Thank you. Appreciate you. Much love. I pray for all the winning. Okay, Oprah. Oscar, have you ever here we go. Really important question here. Have you ever sharded while lifting? This is
that's a valid question. No,
that's a really valid question. You know what?
Yeah.
Fun fact, on meet day, you have to wear, when you compete in powerlifting, you have to wear tighty whities. You have to wear underwear. They don't let you do boxer briefs because they consider it supportive. So you have to wear tighty whities. And I kid you not, after every single time I compete, somehow skid marks slip in there. It just happens. It just happens. I'm not in control of it. But when you're squatting, blowing your load, that's what she said.
Oh yeah, Brian told me to ask you about like how that shit like burns out your CNS and all that, like how crazy that is. Like,
oh yeah, dude, powerlifting is like, it's really tough on your central nervous system. A lot of people don't realize that. Like, and what's crazy is you can have I talked about this yesterday with the deload thing actually, and it resonated perfectly, dude. Last week, so great example. Last week I squatted 585. And literally, I went to squat 315 yesterday, and it felt so heavy because I was just so exhausted. Because last week I squatted 585, I tried to pull 727, and I benched 365 for a double. So it's like I got a lot of rest this weekend, and I like mentally felt kind of recovered, but physically my muscles were just still really tired. So it's like it doesn't matter. Like I'm still just beat from that, and I think that's a big thing that like a lot of people don't realize with powerlifting is like you have central nervous system fatigue, which like attacks you and just makes you exhausted. And there's pretty much like you could try to recover as much as you want, but you just need time and rest. It's like it's not this like crazy thing. So about to use code STRONG. Shout out Christopher Zavala. Cool last name, dude. Zavala. Shout out. Do you have any other affiliates besides Top One? I do have a code for Take Profit Trader. If you guys are interested in Take Profit Trader, they are same day payouts, which is pretty cool. One of the few firms that is. It's
I'm out of my trade. Sorry.
That you got trailed. I'm about to get trailed here. That code is Strong Trading, so it's a little bit different. So if you're interested in that, check that out. But that code is Strong Trading. So you can check out Take Profit Trader. I do have a link somewhere. I got to find it. But yeah, that's Take Profit Trader. TPT. Man, this is a pretty boring, just one runner here. See, this is what sucks also about size. So this is an important little lesson for you guys too. You need to have a size that doesn't, I don't want to say scares you, but like makes you not too uncomfortable, but also like you got to care about it, right? Like me with one micro right now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm like, fuck this thing. I don't care what it does, which is good and bad because like if it trails me out, I'm like whatever. But if it does win, I'm only gonna make like an extra $100. So I'm not really like soaking up the reward from it. So you need to trade with the size that you're kind of comfortable with, where you're like, okay, I can stomach losing that. I can handle losing that. I think with props, it's much different because we came from the options account stage, which is your real money. So you had to really, really learn how to find that. You need to understand like what that feels like. So for me in the beginning, it would be like if I lost, I think it was like $100 to start, and then I remember going to like 200 or like 300 was my max loss on the day. And I remember like that feeling of losing 300 was like, okay, like I can kind of stomach that. And then like, but going up to like 500 or like 1,000 or something like that, that's when it got harder. So you have to find that like that middle ground of what like feels kind of uncomfortable, but not, so you can trade it. And then after that, pretty much like the muscle just builds over time because the size starts to feel like just whatever. And again, it's very different with props because you actually have to trade with kind of a strict amount of size. In my opinion, you can't really scale up until you really build a big buffer. It's like, that's the difference. So find that size that's comfortable for you guys. It's different for everyone, and make sure your account type reflects that. If you're trading a 150K account and trading, one micro, it's taking you a long time to get a payout. I'm not, just to be real with you. If you're trading a 50K account and trading 1 and 2 micros, like it's going to happen much quicker for sure, much more doable. So find that size that makes sense to you and trade that.
Yeah, it's all about understanding your mental capital. Like I even touched on that too. Like you want to kind of, it's crazy that you talk about that because Austin actually posted a reel this morning when I was talking about like making sure your mental capital and then your actual like brokerage capital or actual capital is like level, bro. Because if they're not, like say for example, if you have $10,000 buffer, right, and your actual capital is up here, but your mental capital, you get shooken up over like a $2,000 loss, or you've never made more than $2,000 trading or something, is down here. So guess what? They're going to become aligned one way or another. You know what I'm saying? And say, for example, you only have $2,000, but you're an experienced trader, 5, 6 years in, you've made thousands of dollars. Your mental capital is up here. So guess what? Your actual capital is going to do? Whoop.
Whoop. So whoop.
So technically, your actual capital will always meet your mental capital.
Yep.
It will always meet your
Very
mental capital.
True that. True that.
I might make a video on that.
You should. It's a good one. I'm still looking to target this 150s. See if we can get it on this runner. On the runner.
I'm done for the day. Maybe maybe $400. A little $400.
Dude, considering conditions for today, I think that's solid, bro. Like any green today is a fucking win based on this action, especially. Like literally we've moved less than 100 points. So
really,
overall, at least in the normal session.
You're right. I didn't even notice that. You're right. Wow. That's crazy.
Tanner banging on us. So
banging on us.
Love your videos, Lawrence. Dude, Lawrence, you do got some great. I remember like you're like, dude, your YouTube could explode, bro. Because you do have great videos. Absolutely. 100%.
Yeah, I've been going crazy on my YouTube. Appreciate it, Shadow. I've been going crazy on my YouTube. I've been posting almost every day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Deadlifting 700 pounds is fun until you got to repay that to your CNS. I know. Yeah, trust me. I know. Yeah, dude, you got to keep posting them every day. You got some good shit. You got really good shit for sure.
I've been doing a lot of trade recaps and like little motivational things. I'm gonna start getting back on my psychology thing, but the psychology thing, it takes a little bit of time because I have to like write it out and articulate it in a way so people can kind of like digest it.
Yep. Man, this is just such slow action, but it's doing exactly what it needs to do, for the most part.
Well, we already said it would. It looks like this kind of looks like a change of character right here. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It kind of does. I feel like we might sweep down into 88s potentially. That's why I keep my stop at break even. I have a level at 88s. If 88 holds, then I think it's going to be real good. Or this just holds right here and it's good. Or it trails me out and I'm done. I don't give a fuck. That's the thing though.
Either
Pretty
or.
detached from it. So just letting it do the thing. It says real slow now. Not too much going on here.
Okay, here. This might be it right here, right?
Yeah, it's just I'm watching paint dry. Just a slow one, slow burner. So you ever watch The Office? I hope so. Otherwise, you're fired.
Only like 3 episodes.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I
The
was
Office.
younger. I was
I
younger
wanna.
when I started watching it.
I literally have to fucking. I want to get Peacock just to fucking rewatch it again. This is the only thing to have it on is that Peacock streaming service.
Oh
So.
yeah, Peacock is pretty cheap too. It's only like $5, I think.
Oh, really? I'm gonna get it then.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap, bro. Peacock is affordable.
Yeah.
It's economically sound.
Economically sound. I got the Netflix to watch it with the missus, not the missus, the miss. I'm not married, but with my lady. Watch Netflix. Gonna unwind. Oscar, nice job, brother. I'm out as well. Plus 40, 38. I'll take it and run. Absolutely. Take it and run. Lock that shit. If you're
Sure.
trading on top one
Lock that
futures,
shit.
lock that shit. Yeah, lock it out. Don't get greedy. Action like this will kill you, will make you frustrated. Absolutely, it will. Absolutely. Just cruising. All right, so let's talk gambling strategies because I'm going to Vegas on Thursday. That's all I'm
Yeah, let's
excited
do
for,
it.
bro.
Let's do it. I got it for
Dude.
you with the roulette, bro. I got it for you.
Okay. Drop it. Drop the sauce.
All
Drop
right.
the sauce.
Okay. So, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people, if you play roulette, you probably know this. But so you know that roulette has 36 numbers, right? Unincluding zero and double zero. Unincluding zero and double zero. It
Here
has
comes the
36
probabilities.
numbers. Yeah, because that zero and double zero, double zero, that's exactly the casino's edge. That's how they
Yeah,
make their
that's
money.
right.
That
It
zero
is.
and double zero. So is 36, number 1 through all the way to 36, right? And there's different ways that you can play on the outside to get a group of numbers, right? For less reward. So you have the first 12, which is 1 through 12, the second 12, which is like 13 to 24 or something like that, and then the third 12, which is like 25 to like 38 or something. Oh, wait, 36 or something like that. I don't know. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So
Yeah.
first 12, second 12, and third 12.
Yeah.
The reward for that is 3 to 1.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that's right.
if you pay 2 of them, 2 chips, 1 chip each, and then leave 1 open, that's a 66% chance, 33% chance you'll lose. And then if you do that over and over again, of course, the odds are going to play out in your favor. If you have a 66% chance of winning, just like trading, just keep doing the same risk and play it a bunch of times.
Yep.
66% chance you're gonna come up.
Yep. Okay. I like that. With
But
roulette,
if you
it's like
lose, though, you lose 2 chips. So
yeah,
it's
for sure.
automatically kind of like
Well, it's
a
like
yeah.
so. You ever played craps? You played craps much? I think I asked you this. You don't really play
No,
anymore.
I haven't. Yeah, I haven't played
So in
craps.
craps, there's the same thing, a bunch of odds based on different, outcome of the dice roll. And there's hardway bets, which pay you like hardway is like a 2 4s on the dice, 4 and a 4, or like snake eyes, shit like that. They'll pay like 8 to 1 or like 10 to 1, shit like that.
Damn.
So yeah, but those are obviously much harder to hit. But I like when like the number's on, you're playing. So like let's say like someone rolls an 8, you can bet on the 8 and then also bet on the hard way. So if it hits there, you get like paid double for those. And so, but you can play all the numbers, which is nice. You actually can make a really good amount of money playing craps, especially if you have all your money on the numbers. But the problem is you have to put so much money out on the table at once. So you got like fucking $200 or $300 out there, and then someone hits a 7 and all of it gets wiped right away.
Damn.
But if someone's on a hot roll, which happens all the time, dude, you see this all the fucking time where someone's like, dude, that guy rolled for 45 minutes or that guy rolled for an hour. Like, what the fuck? Without crapping out, without hitting a 7, then, dude, just all those numbers just keep paying. Your bets just stay. So it's just they pay you. But of course, that's how the casino makes the money is once you hit the 7, boom, 7 out, and they just take that stick and they fucking pull everything, and you're just like, gutted.
But you don't have to risk
Order
the
filled.
entire
That's that. That
you don't
is
have
that.
to risk you don't have to risk the entire pot though, right?
No, you don't.
Okay.
Dude, did
Like,
that
is there a
like,
minimum that you have to?
training?
Yeah, of course. There's always a minimum that you got to risk.
Yeah. So you have to. Yeah, there's a table minimum. So it's going to be like $25 or it's going to be like, you know, or maybe $10 depending if you have a cheaper table. So damn, that candle wiped me out. It's probably going to maybe
I was about
hold
to
around
tank.
here. Right. Yeah. Well, no,
I
we're
think it's
playing
going
the
to tank.
VWAP
I told
here.
you
I
this
think it's
is
going to
this is
hold
a.
here.
I don't know, bro. This is a change of character, right? It might. I
Yeah,
don't
it
know,
might
but
be.
yeah, like I said, that's a change of character. I saw that.
Yeah. But I'm going to take the W. I'm going to lock out boys in front of all y'all. I'll take it. Lockout, custom, no Asia degeneracy on these accounts. Specifically, go to 6:30 a.m. Boom. Yes, lock me out. W's in the chat. Lock it in. Sorry, Tanner. I was in shorts. It's all good, bro. All good. I hope your short pans out.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to go to settings. We're going to go to copy trading. We're going to clear these. We're going to save it. We're going to go to the other one. Boom. Here. We're going to go lockout, custom, 6:30 a.m. Boom. Yes, lock me out.
Lock me out.
Boom, boom, boom.
I'm about to lock out too. I'm locking out right now.
Lockout boys. Lockout boys in the chat.
Lock out boys.
Boys in the chat.
Lock me out.
Lock them out. There you go.
Lock me out.
Everyone, use the lockout feature. I know you're like, oh, I'm really disciplined. I don't need the lockout feature. Cool,
really
bro. Cool. Congrats. But the day you randomly feel like going on tilt because like you just are being a degenerate or your emotional brain takes over and you're like, fuck, dude, if I would have been locked out, it would have been good. It's an extra safeguard. And like that's one thing we're huge on in strong trading is like put in those guardrails. Yeah, ideally we want to be this huge disciplined version of a trader that just never makes mistakes and you know, oh, I'm going to respect my max loss and respect this, respect that. But we're human also. We just fuck up from time to time.
That's true.
That's it. So use the lockout feature if you have it. Literally use it. It's there for you to help you guys. So
annotate on your charts while you're trading.
Marking it up. The Fit Trader, really enjoying the stream, guys. Appreciate hanging out with all y'all while you trade. Thank you. We really appreciate you having us. And especially when you guys engage in the comments, dude, it makes us so much better. So as you can tell, like we're trading, we're trying to like, you know, obviously give you guys some sauce, some value on just stuff we see. We're decent traders. I wouldn't say that we're the best by any means. There's tons of great traders that are much better than us out there, but we're just showing you where we are in the journey, you know, both about 4 to 5 years in and what we learned. So, you know, we're glad it can help you and give you some sauce and we can have some fun. You know, we can talk about fucking lifting and the random shit. So that's what it's about. Lockout boys. Love that.
Lockout boys.
This market sucks. ES is not giving me any moves. All this gambling talk about to go hit the Hard Rock instead. I don't blame you, dog. I don't blame you.
I live right down the street from the Hard Rock, Brian.
I don't blame you.
Brian, call me so we can go ahead and
I don't
because I literally live 15 minutes away from the Hard Rock. Fun fact, I live like 15 minutes away from like 3 to 4 casinos. Not even lying to you.
Oh,
bro.
dude, it's just asking. Yeah. It's asking.
Yeah. Like I live in such a degenerate city, bro. I'm like, it's like 3 to 4 casinos, at least 3 strip clubs.
Oh,
like,
man.
I live in the mix, bro.
Man.
I live in the mix.
Dude, look at this, bro. Pull this up. All right, the master grid, master disaster here. Look at right here. Top right corner, QQQ, pull back to VWAP. This is why I love it. Look at it. Boom. Holding. We have random impulse down. Now get bought back up. We have a retest of the top of this 88. So that's what I was kind of watching before from my trail. Unfortunately, it way pushed below it. So ideally here for bulls, they want to see this hold, which would line up perfectly and then continue higher into 150s. I think that's a very, very high probability here. But don't just take that trade because I said that. But if this does fail and this next candle continues lower, watch how this VWAP's treated. If that fails, then we really could be looking for that real change in character. But this is why I love using VWAP, right? It's just objective. I don't have to like overthink of like what's going on. I'm just like objectively speaking, we got back above here. We held it. We came into here. We held it. We need to see follow through here for this really to fully pan out and work back to the upside. So closure like this isn't the best, but that's why I love using VWAP, right? One of my favorites. So,
oh, there's another thing I wanted to touch on too, like just not to like I guess like to their own horn, but just more so like people can take away from it. Like
Mhm.
our this entire trading, I want everybody to know like this session right here, we didn't even reach our profit targets and we still walked away green. Like that's
Yep.
trade management. Like I
Yep.
didn't reach my profit target. We was talking about 40s and 50s. We never got there. We stopped at
Mhm.
33s. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So
Mhm.
you just gotta over time and experience and like little technical analysis, hints and
Yep.
tips and tricks. Just it helps you. It helps you never get out of your trades based on emotion. Look at market structure, look at liquidity levels. Whenever you scale out, start to move your stop
Mhm.
loss up.
Mhm.
Just those basic things, those fundamental things go a very, very long way.
Yep. Exactly. Amen to that for sure. Thanks for the stream, guys. Really enjoyed watching and learning. Appreciate you. Much love. I think we'll wrap it there. We're both done cruising. Thanks you guys for supporting as always. We love it. We're here every damn day for the most, Monday through Thursday at least. We'll be here tomorrow. Thursday market's closed. And then are you going to be on ASO? No. Austin's moving on Friday. So yeah, that's it. So
Yeah.
tomorrow's gonna be the last stream of the week. So join in. It is FOMC. We won't be streaming during FOMC, like the actual announcement, because
Yeah, no, I don't do that.
I'm gonna be
I
lifting
don't do
weights
that.
and fucking off and doing other stuff. So
Yeah. And I
we'll
and
trade the
I and
morning
I really look
session.
for. Hmm.
Yeah, no, go for it.
Oh, I was going to say, I look for consistency. Like the catalyst thing, I'm good off
Mhm.
that. That can easily wipe like a good week or more worth of like profits trying to trade like this catalyst. Like
Yeah.
consistency, everyday average moves, ATR, average true range moves. That's what we're looking for.
Yep. Exactly. Those base hits. They just that's how you trade props though. The base
Hmm.
hits add up. So
Exactly.
yeah, FOMC will be there tomorrow morning. Honestly, probably not expecting a lot in the morning either. This whole week, I just didn't have high expectations. That's why we're just being cautious, being patient, being slower with it. Because that's you got to set expectations for the week and know when you have a lot of potential edge or you might not, or you have big news catalysts. And in this case, like I said, like leading up to an FOMC event, not a lot of news. We're expecting action like this. So yeah, this action is slow and trash, but like Lawrence just said, we were able to extract money and make money because we were able to manage our trades well while they were working. So we're not expecting big moves. So it's like, when you come into the market and you get overzealous and you expect these big moves every single day, that's when you're asking for trouble. So yeah, we'll wrap it there. Thank you guys. Much love. Chat with you
See
tomorrow.
y'all tomorrow.